So you're ready to make your first talking head video. You're going to need an excellent camera, you're going to need some great lights, you're going to need a mic that's...
Whoa. Technology doesn't make great video. It's there just to capture performance. And if that performance is energetic, entertaining and informative, then you'll make the best talking head videos.
So forget the kit and take note of these 11 points to ensure that your videos aren't dull, lifeless regrets for your viewers.
Exude enthusiasm and energy with this Panto mode.
You might have the best content in the world, but if your delivery isn't on par with it, you could be falling at the final hurdle. Instead of listening to your message, your audience will just be focusing on how uncomfortable you are. How to pull off Panto mode. Well, to get this right, you need to project yourself 120% of what you normally would.
More expressions, more exaggerated body language, longer pauses, basically everything you would do if you were in a pantomime.
First, this is going to feel forced and unnatural. The key to getting this right is to film yourself multiple times with different levels of energy and then watch them back. We think you'll be surprised at the ones that worked. Number 2, ditch the script.
We're not discouraging you from writing a script. We're trying to encourage you not to rely on that script for delivery. The two are separate entities that must work together in perfect harmony.
Try presenting from bullet points or a section at a time. That way you can do multiple takes and concentrate on that oh so important delivery.
That brings us on neatly to number 3, chunks. This will allow you to achieve the previous point.
Every time there's a new piece of information, move the camera further away or closer to you, and then move on.
We literally just did it, but not that close. Chunking like this wakes the viewer up, fills your production with energy, and we found it even keeps people watching videos for longer.
Number 4, the shopper's pivot. If you don't want all your hard work to go to waste, then you need to get people past the beginning of your video. And online, that's no easy task.
The trick is to slap your viewer around the chops with something interesting and unexpected that'll hook them.
It could be a metaphor that sums up the whole point of your video in a really visual way.
It could be a comparison to an everyday event that people relate to.
Or it could be a story that's relevant to the point your entire video is trying to make.
John put on his pajamas, jumped out of bed, flew down the stairs and found his father standing there, dressed as a giant fluffy chicken.
Excuse me?
What we just told you was a tiny little story, and we'd be willing to put money on it that you pictured those things in your mind as we described them.
If you're trying to educate people in your videos like we are now, then stories are a great way of making them feel part of it. Number 6, the loop. Humans love closure. So creating some closure at the end of your video will help, just like at the end of a classic movie when all the pieces are tied up neatly.
Basically, it helps by making your content more entertaining, and it'll actually let your viewer know that you care about their viewing experience.
To achieve it, all you need to do is refer back to the shopper's pivot from the start, and it could be really simple. Number 7, preparation. Try and name one thing in life that is better when you don't prepare it.
Improvised comedy.
Oh yeah, that's better.
The area you need to spend most of your time on is preparation. Pivots, loops, and stories, they just won't appear out of thin air. 8, editing. Just like stories help people picture your information in your mind, editing does the same, except you help them picture that information through the use of visuals and text.
The fantastic thing about putting text on screen is that it's impossible not to read it. See? You just read that. And pineapple apple pen. Or big hairy hippopotamus.
When people see, listen and read, they suck up all your information like a sponge, and this is the key to putting off the best talking head videos.
Number 9, length. You'll have been told that your videos need to be short, which is nonsense.
You see, your videos need to be the exact length they need to be in order to entertain, inform, and give all the information that your viewer needs. So make your video as short as possible, but no shorter.
Number 10, be prepared to fail. As adults, we're not used to being outside of our comfort zone. We tend to work out earlier in life what we do or don't like doing, and then stick with it.
Presenting often fills into the gap of things that we don't like doing, because it means we have to fail at something.
The thing is, you talk every day, so suddenly it feels like a failure to not be able to do it in front of camera. So get used to not getting it right in the first take, because trust us, you won't.
Give yourself permission to fail, and straight away you'll find you increase your confidence, and your presenting just goes up a notch.
Can I use the camera now?
See? What you just witnessed was our loop. And if you enjoyed this video, then why not subscribe to our channel down here, or watch the next video in the series, or check out our podcasts.